Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with a project share. I just finished another journal and I think this one so far is my favorite that I've done. Not that I've done very many, but it's called Grandma's Treasures, and I used the Grandma's Attic journal kit from My Porch Prints, and then all the images are from Mrs. Cogg's Crafts. Uh, and they're both Etsy shops, and I'll put a link in the description box for both of their shops. So let me get started showing you. I used a fabric, let me turn it over because it's probably easier. I used this fabric journal cover from Patty Lang, Sacred Mementos, and her YouTube channel is in the description box. And she put this trim on the bottom, and then I did the rest. So I used this, it's a four-piece handmade doily piece that I put underneath. And then I added the image, and I just love this image. And I feel like she's knocking on her grandma's door. And then I added these three little doilies, and those are handmade. And then these buttons here. And then I wanted it to have a feel of a garden. And so I added pieces of this trim here. And the lighting's probably bad because it's really cloudy and dreary out. So I'm not sure if you're going to see the colors, but this is a pale green. And then I added these little flowers here. And then this flower. And then here's another one over here. And then this like loopy-ish flower. These are all from Prima. And I've had those in my stash for at least 9 years. And this is also a Prima flower. I don't know why I haven't used them before, but I hadn't. And I came across a bunch of packages of flowers that I had, and I took them out and thought they'd be perfect for this journal cover. And then I fussy cut these little roses from a trim, by the yard trim, and I just put those in between. And then there's three rolled roses here. And then this trim is, it's a crochet trim that I cut off a handkerchief that was from Ireland. It was an Irish linen handkerchief. And then the tie was already here. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, this little piece here is from Tracy Fox, and I just added the Grandma's Treasures. And then you open it up, make sure I'm in frame here. And then I made this pocket out of an embroidery trim. And I added things that I thought maybe a grandmother would think, would say that they were special to her. And not necessarily a grandmother, but I added this pin here, and I left it in the package because otherwise I think it would probably fall out. And then there's this vintage piece here that belonged, I think, on maybe a child's blouse or something. And then I put that there. And then I took this piece of trim thinking that maybe the grandmother crocheted it herself. So I put that in there. And then this little applique here. And then I added two letters. I know one of them, I'm pretty sure one of them, and it might be this one, from 1892, and I think it's a love letter. I couldn't read it all, but it seemed like it to me, and I'm not sure. I don't know if I read this. It's been a while, but they're letters from, I couldn't tell, I don't think the date's on. I can't, it just says May 2nd, but it doesn't give the year, but you can tell, you know, they're pretty old and worn. So I want to think of those as maybe they were love letters at one time. Okay, so here's the first page. It's a pocket page. I put plenty of journaling cards and envelopes and tags in this one for writing and journaling. And it's a one signature, and it did get kind of chunky, but I like that. And then all the pages and ephemera and everything are basically from that kit, Grandma's Attic. And then here's another image. And Mrs. Cog's images are just beautiful. I just love them. I have several of her image kits. And I added some eyelet trim. And then here's a piece of like deli paper, maybe. And then this is from 1915. It's one of the page packs I got from Patty. And I think it's from a court ledger from reading it. Like here's, it says debt. So I'm thinking it's probably, yeah, judgment. And then I did some stamping, and the stamps are all LeBlanc stamps. So I left some coffee dyed paper plain to journal on. And then there's also a couple of journaling pages from the kit. Here's some ephemera. Here's something from 1879. I think it's German, but I'm not positive. That's from another kit from Patty, or a page pack. And here's another beautiful image. And I tried to pick images that look like they were, you know, grandmothers and grandchildren and that type of thing. And then here's a glassine bag, and I added another trim to that. And here's some more journaling pieces. And here's a bird cage. My grandmother had little birds. Here's some more ephemera. Here's a rose. And here's another image. And the images are from all different kits of Mrs. Cog's. Here's another stamped image. Here's another pocket. And this pocket I took from a tutorial from Patricia. Oh, I know I was going to forget her last name. Oh, shoot. I can't think of her last name. But she does a lot of tutorials on pockets and tucks and that type of thing. And it's on the tip of my tongue, too. And then here's some more. And I left a couple of these, you know, that I used the backgrounds on in case whoever ends up with this journal wants to put some photos in there. Patricia Viramontes, that's her name. And here's a tuck spot. Here's an envelope. And here's a little journal I did. I just added some paper in there. And this is Kool-Aid dyed paper from Louise Fraser. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? Sorry, Louise. So there's the envelope. Patty's not going to let me hear the end of that one. And then here's a part of a piano roll, and I stamped a trumpet on there. Here's an old-fashioned pen, a nib pen. And here's another blank one for photos. Here's another pocket with some ephemera. And all the backs are plain so that they can be written on. And I just did a little ephemera piecing. Here's a soup tureen. And here's another blank. You can write on these. This is the 2 middle pages. And then here's another blank. Here's another pocket using one of the postcards. I added a stamp and some little ephemera. The added ephemera too, I think it's from Tracy Fox. And then here's another image. Here's another one of those nib pens. And then here's a violin in case that's another one of the LeBlanc stamps. Here's a tuck spot, more journaling. Here's an old-fashioned street lamp. I love these. And I've had those for, so long, over 10 years. Here's another pocket. And this is a little coin envelope, and there's some little journaling stuff in there. There's another picture. I'd like to think he's mailing a letter for his grandmother. Some more ephemera. Here's another rose. Here's the other part of that glassine bag with another envelope and some things inside of there. And then here's a page with a belly band, and I did another one of those just with some white paper, little journal, little mini journal. Here's another one of Mrs. Cogg's images. More journaling here. Here's the other half of that ledger. And then I think this is the last image right there. And then this page is blank. And then here's another pocket. And this just has some ephemera in there. Here's a music page, some old checks. This is just an envelope. And there's a couple of like greeting cards and they're blank on the back that she might have kept, and some postcards. And these are written on 1911, 1909. It just amazes me how old these are, and you wonder who the people were that wrote them and sent them. And then we're back to the back. So that's it. That's my Grandma's Treasures journal. Whoa, sorry. I knew I was going to hit that. I'm calling it a lady's journal. And if you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And any links will be in the description box as always. And on Mondays and Thursday nights, around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can find me on Patty's channels, helping her with her sales. And tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night, Lori, Girl on the Ridge, and I will be on my channel here at 8 p.m. rather than 7 p.m. And we're going to show our finished altered file folders that we made the last couple of weeks. And then we're going to start a new project for everybody to hopefully join in. And we'll have some fun. We'll do that live. And I think that's it. I think I covered everything. I hope you all have a great day. And I'll be back again soon with another project share. Bye for now.